Before I even start this video, can you please have a moment of silence for this woman right here, for this beauty right here, okay? Because Umangwabe's face card is not declining. If anything, it's a black card, honey, especially this season. I don't know who did her makeup, but he or she ate down. Okay, but before I even get into that, guys, my name is Tana Kati and welcome to my YouTube channel where I give you my opinions and takes on trending topics happening globally. I'm so excited today to be recapping Uthando Nesthembu, episode 19, season 9. Let's get into it. But first, a moment of silence for the queen, Umangwabe. Girl, you look amazing. Okay, guys, so this episode basically started with Mseleku finishing the conversation with Utobile's sister, and then the conclusion of the conversation was the fact that Mseleku is going to be the bigger person and is going to be the one that apologizes to Utobile and basically tell Utobile, Yazin, I'm not going to continue with the Lobola negotiations until you are okay with the fact that I'm taking Umuntu Wakamadlala. Of which I feel like they showing because next week they were showing today my highlights are next week ukuthi uyahamba uyakakhwela uyoqhubeka useyombesa. So I'm understanding ukuthi lento ayishilo this week ucabange nini, ucabange after the fact or what, because ngokusho kwakhe uthena ngiyazi aqhubeke with the lobola celebration or the continuation of taking number 5 Uthobile engakavumi engakabi okay with the fact that usatha umuntu wangakubo because it's obvious ukuthi kumphethe kambi. That was the conclusion of the conversation he had with Sikatobile, and he said he's going to be the bigger person and apologize and basically be the one to facilitate like to extend an olive branch to Uthobile ukuze ukuthi bazokwazi ukubuyisana and basically move on, right? So Umthombeni probably won the fight, but Tobile won the war, if you know what I mean. You know, in the sense that they were keep on going back and forth. Iyaphi relationship yabo, where is their marriage going, because Utobile wayemile, and then Tobile did express what she was worried about the future of her relationship. I feel as though Utobile is not stepping down, so he's just going to be the bigger person and figure out a compromise in this situation, because Utobile in this particular one because she's done a lot of hlehering and now she's tired, and finally Umthombeni is seeing what's okay, as in let me do right by my wife and understand and see what she's also an individual and she's allowed to disagree with me, and in that disagreeing I should be the one that meets her halfway and compromises with her, because she's been compromising with me for all of these years. I hope that was his thought process behind getting to the conclusion. It was okay. But yeah, finish ngaleyo. The next scene we see the next scene is basically uLwandle no Kwezi, who is his girlfriend, soon to be baby mama, because she is allegedly pregnant with his first child, meeting with Magalwandle Umacele, and basically Umacele was just telling Ukwezi ukuthi, girl, I understand you're pregnant by my son, but there's a rule like I'm telling you, if you're pregnant by any one of our kids, because especially Ulwandle, because this is not the first time sees and then the first girl didn't check out, so like you will need to do a DNA test to see what's in the and Wandle's girlfriend was like kinga. And Umacele basically, I love how Umacele understanding ingane, bra. I feel like Umacele is a really good mom in the sense of we understand that igaba zabantu empilweni, in the sense of if you're a certain age, treat her njengomuntu walo age, she's not tough on you. She doesn't have a tough criteria, like the people that she accepts into her life or into her circle. She doesn't have a tough criteria for them. You understand it's okay, low sayingane, so the way she talks usakhulunyiswa ngani or usakhulunyiswa ukuthi akakazi ukuthi ukhuluma ngani, and because Umacele gave this girl grace, in the sense that for me I felt like this crazy girl, for the first time that she's meeting boyfriend, boyfriend working, feeling as ukuthi she was too forward. I felt like papa the way bemphendula ngayo, it didn't show that level of respect, just her tone. It was giving you see her as a friend rather than a mother. And to some extent, as much as she's your mother's boyfriend, and we work TV, and you have this impression of how she is on TV. It doesn't mean like musumbona face to face, she's that same person, because so much happens behind the scenes when you're creating a reality show and people show the sides of them that we want to see, that is going to be socially acceptable as per media standards, right? But it doesn't reflect their true selves, who they really are. They just show us what we want to see, right? um Based on the rules of society, but it's not their true self. So ngifila ngazi ukuthi ubeqina, like in a way, because angeke ukwazi ukuthi you're missing your boyfriend's mother, and like maybe umbuzo kubo wena ophendula kuqala, even if lo mbuzo is directed to your boyfriend and not you. Ezinye izinto nje, you just need to shut the hell up uyithobe. However, due to the fact that her frontal lobe hasn't developed, I understand, and I love the fact that Umato wasn't a typical black mother who's like, "Ooh, ngane phaphe kanjena, uyaqina nje akanayo respect." No, if anything, she understood ukuthi okay, usayingane, understand. Understand, and she gave her that grace. So I love that. And she was basically saying, hey, I accept anybody that my son loves. If my son loves that woman, I accept that person. And if my son leaves that woman, my loyalty is to my son. And that is what's expected of any black mother until that son brings in that woman as a wife. Then it's different, because now she has a different role to play as that woman's mother-in-law, because now that woman becomes her child too, hey, kamsele guys, angistressa lapha ngihlangani kodwa ngihlangene. And lastly, the episode ended up with a conversation between Umangwabe and Umselegu. Basically, Umselegu was thanking Umangwabe for staying in the Mselegu family, even though he thought she was going to leave, and she basically in the previous seasons was like, I'm leaving. So he was thanking her for that one, and also they were debriefing about Umbamdabe. And Msele was basically saying to Mangwabe, yo, Mangwabe, I understand you have done a lot of bad things, but what is the one good thing that I've done? What would you say you never bought me? And Mangwabe was basically saying, no, man, I like, she didn't say I like anything. If anything, there was just a flashback of her saying she likes the fact that Msele takes care of his kids, irrespective of how he treats them, and that Ngogo, like, in terms of providing security for his wife and kids, he's very good at that, but she doesn't like the fact that he's manipulative. And for me, I feel like Umangwabe is very hard on Mselegu. I feel like his wives are just so hard on him. Mselegu, whenever he is voicing out into empathagambi that distresses him, it's always as if it's a direct attack. And Umshado is not about the why is it pale, and Umselegu also matters, like how he feels also matters. So to some extent, Lendai Shoyona needs to be taken into consideration, and he needs to also be accommodated. Even if he's manipulative, you chose to marry the manipulative man, okay? You chose to marry the manipulative man. You walked down the aisle and you gave your life to that man. So to some extent, you need to give him you chose me and I chose you, so I need to also accommodate you in this marriage. It's not only about me. And I feel like Mangwabe has a very selfish approach to marriage, allegedly. That's just how I feel. It's my opinion, okay? It's like she's always telling him what he does wrong, but it's like Umangwabe, I will say this, she is not always wrong, but she's not always right either. And just by virtue of that, I think that she needs to be cognizant of the fact that I feel like Umangwabe no Mayeni lack accountability. Mayeni is more abrupt about it, but Umangwabe bege pants. Umangwabe has things about her like that are not good, in the sense that if into engeke izimbenefit her, she doesn't do it. If it's going to benefit her, she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've noticed. And feel marriage is a joint effort, not everything is about you. And even ukuthi angahambi kamselegu, it's a lie ukuthi she stayed for uma wakhe umnganakhe. No, she stayed because she still loves Mselegu. She enjoys the benefits of being a Mselegu wife. She enjoys what it comes with, and she still loves that man. She loves her man. And where Khaleesi ingane for nothing, she knew deep down ukuthi akayindawo and she didn't go nowhere. Like we said, season after season after season, you know, allegedly. And it just irritates me. Ukuthi, girl, why? All of that for what? Wawufuna ukuncengwa. Okay, wancengwa ke. Okay? Umsele kuwathatha kodwa after ekuncengile, because you are not special either. Njengoba nawe wafika kukhona abanye, nawe khona abazofika ukhona nawe, because you are not special. Isithemba ngeke sigcine ngawo, wafica sikhona. That's too selfish. It's a selfish thing, you know. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section if you disagree. If you agree, please press the like button. Alternatively, please subscribe for more of my takes and recaps. And thank you so much for watching until this long. You are amazing. In fact, if you watched until this long, please text me. Please text me on my number, and it's 0785469954. 0785469954. Text me on that number and I will send you my ebook for free. My latest ebook for free. It's about spiritual enlightenment. It's about how to make money on Facebook, making money online, and things of that nature. Jay, I've written like 8 books. You get to choose 2 for free on me because you watched till the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.